we're back. And today we're going to do a little update on my G6. While I was out doing the Friday night crawl, the truck stopped moving. So I'm not sure if it was the clutch, slipper clutch I stripped out, or if I blew the transmission. But we're going to find out. So just in case I did blow the transmission, I went ahead and picked up this Integy kit, and it's got a hardened gear set in there, and it's the whole, pretty much the whole inside of the transmission, and a new spur and pinion gear. So we're going to open this transmission up. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is just drop the transmission so we can see what's going on, and we'll get this ESS1 sound kit out of here for now. And I'm probably going to change my sound that I got in there and do something a little more throaty. I don't remember what I have in it, but I ran it Friday night and didn't really care for the sound much. But anyhow, as you can tell in here, pull this off. We've been running this pretty hard on the rocks, and we're finally getting the rock rash to show it. As you can tell, the starting to scratch it up pretty good, but it doesn't seem to be hurting anything. Drive shafts seem to be okay, and these are just plastic drive shafts. I actually have some metal ones I might put in here, and it doesn't seem like I got a lot of slop in here. I think I might have just blew the slipper clutch in this thing. Let's put this camera back on. But we're gonna open it up anyway. You can take this apart without taking these drive shafts off, but I'm gonna have to mess with these drive shafts anyway, because I'm taking the whole transmission apart. That we're just gonna go ahead and take the drive shaft right off and be done with it. So we gotta like that, and the motor and the tranny ought to just fall right out. My battery's charging over in here at the same time, so I'm just trying to make sure I keep an eye on that. Make sure nothing stupid happens. Unplug the motor. There we go. Alright. Little updates that I've done since the last time you saw this Jeep. I put 2.5 ounces of weight in the front of this. So this thing's real front heavy now. Well, that's 2.5 ounces of weight each tire in the front of this. So it's real front heavy now. And that helped a lot. It was always wanting to just fall off. And one thing I did while I was down there at the track, I popped this little cover off, stuck my key in here to see if everything spun. See how everything's spinning? So I'm pretty sure I probably only burned out the slipper clutch, but we're gonna find out. One thing I don't remember, and I always hate about field repairs, is I don't know if I left that little cover there. Yeah, that slipper clutch was pretty loose. Alright, let me pause this right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the drive shafts off and pull the spur gear off. Ain't no sense of wasting film for that. And give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. Well, we got the transmission back together. It's got all hardened steel gears. Make sure all the ball bearings are in there, everything. Now, of course, while we got it open, we're going to go ahead and put some grease in there. And I like using white lithium. You just get you a little stick like this and basically just get it on the gear and they'll transfer from one gear to the other. Alright, so get some good grease on there. Okay, now we got her good and greased up. And what we'll do now is we'll put the cap on and make sure this other bearing seats. Alright. I'm having problems with my camera today. It keeps wanting to shut off. Alright, well, we're all greased up. We got our nut on there and our new heavy duty spring, that red heavy duty spring, all metal gears. Okay, I'm having a lot of problems with my camera. It keeps shutting off and not actually taking video or recording when it says it is. So I've lost a few. Okay, we're having a lot of problems with the camera there. I had to switch cameras. So I lost quite a bit of this, but I'm hoping you catch enough of it. So what I've done is all the clutches, it was basically the clutch that was wrong with this. Here's all the old gears. They're all still in good shape. They're just plastic for the most part. So I decided just to go ahead and semi put it back together. The kit I bought came with a pinion and a spur, new clutch, all hardened gears. So we got her back together. So we can go ahead and put the cover back on. Went ahead and got that mash correct on the between the pinion and spur. Went ahead and stuck the drive shafts back on. A lot easier to line up them lines. You gotta make sure you get the drive shafts back together right or it'll chatter. Alright. Now we pretty much have a transmissions all put back together. It's all greased up. Got a new spur and pinion, new hardened steel gears. The bearings were fine, so I didn't bother changing them. Now I'll put this in my kit for when I go doing the rock crawling, and if I blow something in one of my other trucks, I'll have spares. Even if they'll be plastic, at least it'll get me going for the night. I must put it in there backwards. I just like to put the drive shafts in there. It keeps them from falling while you're trying to do the other stuff. I hate that I lost all that other footage, but everybody's seen, or at least if you've been on my channel, you've seen me put a transmission together before. So but, it's been a while since I've done a video. I just started this crawling club, and just been trying to get into that again, and you finally get a place to crawl, and it's pretty exciting. You want to get into it, and when I get there, I forget about filming, and you know how it is. Alright, so now we get the drive shaft pins in. Alright, now we got the tranny back in. Seems like everything's good. These few wires out of the way. Alright. Should be back in business. Worst case scenario, we might have to tighten the clutch up a little bit. Alright. Okay, that's pretty much it for this. We got the transmission and all back together. I gotta call my buddy and see if I actually left my cover up there. It's no big deal if I did. So we got all new hardened steel gears right down to the pinion and spur. Everything's greased up. Drive shafts are back in. And I'm gonna go reprogram my sound kit, and then we'll put that back in the truck, and I'll put the lid on, and that'll be it. But that'll be it for this one. So I appreciate you watching, and please like, please share and comment, and please subscribe. Until the next time, bye.